Okie dokie. Oh, try this again. Stream summary? No, maybe stream manager. That's the idea. Oof. Still red. So red. Why so red? Anyway, let's see. I need to update the title. I mean the category. This is not kindergarten 3. I already beat kindergarten 3. This is Kingdom Hearts Final Mix. Oh, that's interesting. This is part of Kingdom Hearts 1.5, 2.5. Interesting. Well then. I see, I see. Okay. So. Let me put on that. Okay. Alright, so I'm still in the red with what would make things not in the red with Twitch is my burning question. Just not sure how to help the bitrate issue. Let's see. Let's refresh the Twitch inspector. There's no delay. There's no unstable events. I thought that maybe increasing the kilobits per second would help out the red to stop, but does not look like the case. Okay. Well then. Well, let's see. Let's see. There's Twitch. I am looking at, am I still technically streaming? Technically, yes. Okay. Hopefully that keeps happening. I like when that happens. Alright, checking in on YouTube. YouTube seems to be doing good things. Checking in on TikTok. That live ended. Okay. I got moved to a different live. As fun as that is, I was kind of in the middle of something that involved being live. Let's see. Let's see if I can get to my life from here on TikTok. Okay, yes. Okay, checking TikTok. Okay. Checking with Twitch. Seems to be still streaming. Okay. And checking in with YouTube. Okay. It looks like things are okay. All right. Sound check, check. Almost ready to get things going. Hello, Martin. Yeah. Sound check. Sound check. Okay, I'm not quite digging the audio, so I gotta tweak that a little bit. A little low. Oop, that's a little too high. Somewhere in the middle of that. Check. All right, beautiful. That's more on it. Okay. All right then. So this is Kingdom Hearts Final Mix, and we're gonna closing out the game. There's some mini games I'm trying to finish up. Technically, I already got the achievement, but I'm just kind of a bit of a completionist, and there's certain things that I would like to just have done, even if it's not going to involve a trophy. I'm not going to be able to get every single trophy because one of the trophies is getting all the other trophies, and one of the trophies is not changing your equipment at all, which I've already done. And another trophy is getting through the entire game without the continue, which no. Maybe if I wasn't going proud mode, but I am, so that's a no. Let's see, let me tweak. This is a game, and the specific game is Kingdom Hearts Final Mix. Oh, that's awesome. Martin McNiff, I've got platinum trophies for the 3 main games and Melody of Memory. Awesome, that's really cool. Yeah, I'm not expecting to be able, like, if I did that, it'd have to be a future run, because kind of my main goal is trying to get through all of the games that are playable from 1.5, 2.5, 2.83, and Melody of Memory before Kingdom Hearts 4 comes out. Lofty goals, I know. So this is probably the one time I'm going to be like, well, we'll see. I am kind of OCD about trying to get things, achievements and trophies and what have you. So I just hope that I'll be able to get, as a shame, seeing Link got canceled. Everything all played up through before Kingdom Hearts 4 comes out. But fantastic. That is quite the accomplishment. Kingdom Hearts games are not easy games to complete. Okay, beautiful. So then I'm not going to worry about playlists currently because I already have some things I have to still add. So I'm just going to leave it as is for now. Save that. Okay, so we have clock issues. I am technically on that last hour. So let me go ahead and do that while I'm still thinking of it. Okay, let's go do that. Okay, I need to leave and come back. No, I don't like normal drive. I'm not, well, maybe later, but right now I just want to do some more of the non-mini, okay. Looks like I'm going to have to chill out on some of my attempts at trying to check things. So it looks like Twitch is still doing its thing. I'm going to have to switch over to checking out things on my phone. Restream out. Turn off also. I will just not have all this stuff running in the background because what happens is it's throwing my computer for a loop. And I'd rather that time be spent streaming the game than trying to look for the game. But I will keep my live studio up because it's good to have to check in with chat and stuff if something goes wonky with OBS, with restream on OBS. So that should help. Okay, so anyway, I don't want to drive, and let me reset so I can make sure that actually gets me to help with. I'm trying some things around. Usually I do 6,000, but I'm trying out 7,500. Kind of trying to gauge. Right now it seems like that's kind of making stuff a little choppy, but it could be the fact that I have this TikTok app. So let's see if that helps anything. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna go back on over to where I came from, so I can go get that clock, that last door. I don't know if there's any time trophy for doing that, but I just don't like leaving things unfinished. And I'll continue to try to see if there's something I could do to try to... Okay, so here we are, we're back at it. And I'm looking for that last door. There it is. Okay, let's go do that. Okay, 2 o'clock door has been opened. And got part up. Let's go. Alright, so that officially is all of the clock tower doors. I was worried I was going to be able to get all of them because I took so long to go and go one of the Phantom, but thankfully that is not a problem. I was able to get off the doors. Okay. Okay, so let's see what else I can do to try to help. Stream information. Stream channels. Latest and the greatest. Okay, beautiful. Okay, so up. Part of my issue is I'm using PS Remote Play to try and play this game in a way that I can capture it through OBS on my computer, so I have to bear that in mind. Okay, so if it's got jitters and such, that might be part of it. Okay, so next is that part to check. Don't have to worry about that anymore. Let's see. When it comes to mini games, I guess I could go and do some Jungle Slider time. I've already maxed out all of the poo related. Okay, I still have to do time limits for Hercules and Hades. All right, let me check how that has been looking. Has it been looking as bad as I feel like it's been looking? Okay, so I'm just looking at the live stream for a hot sec just so I can... That does seem a little bit jerky compared to usual. Okay. And since I can't use my... Let's see, what can I do to... If I close down some tabs, that might be helpful. Let's try it. Given my browser a little less to do, is not necessarily a bad thing. I did have a few open browsers while I was trying to figure out some things. Try to keep the TikTok open, unless I can figure out how to open up on my phone. Okay, let's see. Step 1. Can I watch this on my phone so I don't have to have it on the tab? Because I feel like that would be helpful to not have it on the tab. Hello, Julian, over on TikTok. Oh yes, time of my life. Okay. So... my phone doesn't seem to be aware that I am currently live. And that's kind of a problem. So I gotta keep it going with the TikTok tab up. But there's a few more tabs I could kick out. Okay, that might help. And then, beautiful. Let's see if that helped anything. Is it still giving me some issues? Not through the game, but what about through OBS? A bit. But it doesn't seem like it's impacting things where things are getting missed currently. Okay, so that seems like so far so good. We're trying to close out all of that those additional tabs that I can close out. Let me go to my phone and check out my Twitch. Oh, did I already do that? Maybe. Oh yeah. Okay. And I'm currently live with Twitch. Great. Beautiful. Okay, let's go ahead. Oh, before we go ahead, more gameplay time. I do need to double check my earrings that I put in this cleaner like an hour ago and need to pull out like 40 minutes ago. Short version is I put it in for a little bit. This is the basket. This is some cleaner, jewelry cleaner. I have earrings that I wear, but they were getting a little so we were thinking maybe doing some jewelry cleaner would help. And it seemed to, the original thing I did seemed to help a bit. But there's still, so the handy thing is there's this brush here. I can see if there's any, I think I did a good job at brushing off the brushable things last time, but I can just triple check real quick. Actually, that is looking a lot better. A little less. A little less dodgy than it was. Okay, that ended up being good advice. I like good advice. I really am a fan of good advice. That's like the best. Okay. Okay, so that doesn't seem to be much to brush on that. Nice. Okay. So again, this is technically, yeah, we're getting back to it. I'm working on closing out everything I can as far as getting trophies and completing mini games and the like for Kingdom Hearts Final Mix. I don't expect to be able to actually finish the game today because I do want to do some dancing later. Also, I may or may not have jury duty tomorrow. And if I didn't, I might have to wake up early for a different thing. Maybe. Really hard. Everything is just called who freaking knows. That's my life in a nutshell. Is I don't. It just kind of happens. Everything just kind of happens. Okay, great. So then the next step is once you do the brush, I'm gonna put this back in the thing and put the lid back on. I'm lid's on. The point is I'm very exercising, so it kind of needs to stay on. I'm exercising. So I put the basket back in there. Technically, I got the brush the wrong way. I gotta flip it. Because the idea is you want to be able to keep the lid back on securely. No, I had it right. Oh, great. Yay. I had it right the first time. I just didn't quite have it leveled out. But now it's good. Okay, next step is rinse, rinse, rinse. Ooh. As soon as I get this lid on safely, I'm over my trash cans. Things are definitely spilling out and I don't need it on the floor. Okay, cool. I had a place already to put that, so that's what I do with that. I'm gonna rinse this off, and then I'll let it hang out to dry. Okay, there's some polishing cloth action we're gonna try. Maybe that'll help. I really don't know what I'm doing, but I'm gonna try it. Because at least I'm trying. Last time I didn't bother doing the polishing cloth. So I was recommended to try out that polishing cloth. Okay, that's two. All right, two more. All right, I just did the rest. Okay, let's go ahead and get back to game time. Okay. Let's do that. Okay, which looks like it's going good. YouTube, hello. And TikTok. Asteronics Rosado might be here, might not. Same thing with Julian. Hard to say. Alright, let's play some game time. Hopefully things are nice and stable. Alright, so I'm saying I want to try and do the jungle thing. We'll try it. Things aren't seeming like they're going as streamlined as they usually are. And there is a bit of frames being lost due to rendering lag. So this might be one of those things where I'll just go back to what I'm used to. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the 6,000 megabits per second, because that seemed like that ran like nicer. Oh, hold on. Let's be sure. Okay, dummy ship, yes. We're gonna go on over to deep jungle. Warp drive over there. And I'm gonna go to tunnel. And we're gonna try and see if I can manage this, considering how off this looks. I don't think so. Alright. Go ahead and put in my earbuds so I can hear. Because I kind of need those audio cues. Also, additionally, I technically don't need anything live. So if I did have my Twitch up to just be up, I don't imagine that being a problem. Oh, did my Twitch stop? Nope. Okay, good. Okay, cool. So Twitch is still twitching. I have it up. I have it up. I can keep track, at least to know if it stops doing things. All right. All right. Let's try. All we can really do. Yeah, I'm thinking I might have to did I just miss one? I think so. Okay, hold on. Let's restart. Yeah, there's a certain amount of, oops, I need to see happening. Okay. So I feel like I'm gonna go down to 6,000. I think that was a better experience. I might have to restart the stream again, because last time I went down by my settings, the Twitch stopped working. Oh. That's interesting. Well, something to try. So I had 6,000. But 6,000, let's say minus 200 is 5,800. Okay, let's try it. 5,800. So I expect Twitch to stop, and if it does, that means I'm going to have to try everything again, maybe. Okay, is my Twitch still going, or did it stop? Okay. Test, test. Okay, Twitch looks like it's still going. It's still probably coming up as bad time though. Let's see. Okay. Okay. It's still considered red. I was hoping that would help it not be red. But that's still red though. Okay, so how does that affect the overall ability for me to play this game smoothly? Okay, let's see. A little janky still. I think I missed two. That's kind of a problem. Ow. Because I still need... Oh, went the wrong way. Alright. So, here's what I can figure. I'm going to try to reintroduce PS Remote Play in the mix. And we'll see if that helps anything. Be less janky. Okay. Okay. Okay, great. So we'll try it. No, that increased the jink by a lot. Well, not the changing out the PS, but the settings. Okay, let's try to go back to what I usually do with the 6,000. First thing is to see if Twitch stopped working. Hello, King Jaffe. Over to talk. Am I still streaming on Twitch? Yes. Okay then. Are things less janky? Maybe. Okay. Let's see. Uh, hum. Okay, I got some options. I got some clear, good options. So 6,000 is typically good. Yeah, CPU definitely needs less to do. I'm noticing. Okay, great. So one thing I can start with is change from faster to very fast. And see if that keeps it from going to 62% of the. Okay, that's 66% of the CPU is getting used. Okay, cool. Pause, Twitch. Try that again. Okay, still at 66. 67. Okay, cool. Information is helpful to have. Okay, so then if I lower the bit rate down to 5.8, do I lose my Twitch? And did it help any with the CPU? Oh yeah, that did help with the CPU. Well, kinda. It took a little longer for it to get up to a spike. Okay, cool. That's some progress. Okay. So if I check my settings, okay, let's try 720. Let's try. High. So we're gonna see if changing those things on PlayStation Remote Play helps anything. No? Definitely went way worse. And broke. Okay, cool. Okay, that's interesting. So, I'm in 720 is the idea. Okay. Base standard, say 720. Okay, 720 standard. Okay, CPU does not like that. Okay, interesting. All right, 720. Is 1280 by 720. Okay, let's try that one. Turn off any video outputs. Chat chat. Okay. So it looks like the way to go down the to 720 is to stop the stream.